We have breaking news out of the Championship this evening as Aston Villa have sacked manager Sabri Lamouchi after just 9 months in charge, with the club sitting 18th in the Championship table. Now, Steve Bruce is currently the bookies' favourite to take over at Villa Park, though there is speculation that Brentford boss Aussie Villain has also applied for the job. Now, the Brentford manager has refused to comment on these reports. In other news this evening... Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 at Brentford, as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps, and we could be moving on a little bit sooner than I think we all wanted to, and we're expecting, as Villa have sacked Lamouchi after just 9 months in charge. They really are a basket case of a club, aren't they? My plan was to start this episode by having a look at an update of how the Walsall and Villa were doing, and the answer is obviously horrible. Walsall have a point from their first 11 games and look nailed on for relegation, and Villa obviously have sacked their manager. 13 games, only 14 points on the board. So yeah, that's looking as though it's not gonna. Well, obviously it hasn't ended well for Lamouchi. The funny part of this, perhaps, is that if we go and have a look at the current favourite for the job, it's Steve Bruce. So I don't know if he's going to beat us out for the job or not. He's unemployed, so maybe if they're looking to not pay compensation, then they'll get what they paid for, and that will be Steve Bruce. But hopefully they will. Oh, I don't even know if I want the job yet. So maybe they will go with Steve Bruce, and that'll be a blessing in disguise for us. So yeah, a little bit disappointing to see we've applied for the job, but having just started in the Premier League with Brentford, I would ideally like at least one season with them. Now, other news, if we go to the medical centre, we have got an injury to report. It is Andy Hay. He has torn an abdominal muscle. Now, I'm assuming I have ab muscles. I haven't seen one. But that must be an excruciatingly painful injury, because your core is be constantly... Oh, I just thought that'd be excruciating. But anyway, it's a shame because he's a good young ball winner that we signed from Manchester City. So hopefully... he'll get back to full fitness. He's about 2 months away, so hopefully he'll come back soon, ready to go. And let's get well soon, Andy. Now, we do have 2 games to catch you up on since last episode. The first one is in the Premier League against Dean Smith's current club, Nottingham Forest. We fell behind just before half-time, but got a share of the points with an own goal late on. So there we go, a decent point on the road perhaps. We were horrible in the first half. We were completely outplayed. We almost got into the break so we could rearrange things. Second half we were better. You can see their goalkeeper played well, but overall I think we're a little bit lucky to come away with a draw, but we were much, much better second half. We ended up switching out to wingers, which makes me think wingers away from home. The Walsall formation at home is maybe the way to go. But yeah, we got a point on the road, and that's not a bad thing in the Premier League, is it? Next up, it was back to Carabao Cup action. We had a 4th round tie against League One Gillingham. Could we get into the quarterfinals? We took an early lead with a memorable first Brentford goal from Marley Felix. And Josh Da Silva doubled our lead moments later with an even better strike, before the Bard secured the tie late on with his first Brentford goal. So this was a good performance and some great goals in there as well. Felix with a stunner, Josh Da Silva with an absolute belter. They got us a nice early lead. The Bard wrapped it up for us on the hour mark there. We went with the quote-unquote Walsall formation. Vardy is becoming a problem, if I'm honest. But everybody else there was quite good with a rotated team. Mikulic on his comeback from injury played quite well, so that's good to see, or solid, if not fantastic. And so that's up into the quarterfinals. Oh, not there. We want to go to competitions. We have got the draw for the quarterfinal. It's going to be against either Chelsea or League One Lincoln. I'd love to get League One Lincoln and have a fourth or fifth consecutive League One side, but in all likelihood, it's going to be Chelsea in the quarterfinals for us. And the league table, we're playing Bournemouth and West Ham today. So you can see we have the Monday night game. This one here against Bournemouth. So we're the last game to play. If we were to win this, we would go up into mid-table, and then if we were to beat West Ham in the second game, who is just a point above us, then we could be out pushing for Europe. Bournemouth haven't won a game yet this season. Let's hope we don't give them their first win. Let's have a look at what we're doing here. We are not the favourites, which is maybe a little bit surprising. But anyway, it is what it is. They're a Paco Yemez coach team. I thought that might be the guy that was Rafa Benitez's assistant, but I don't see any lap over there, so it can't be him. But he looks a decent enough manager. They're an attacking standard style of play. We're expecting this sort of formation. They do have Shaqiri and Callum Wilson, Solanke, Cook, João Mario, so there's some decent players in their team. We can see they do like to attack in wide areas, but look at that. There's just acres and acres between their defenders, isn't there? So hopefully Burnley put 3 past them. John McGinn's at Burnley. So hopefully we can put some past them as well. There's their passing network and their key passes. They tend to go in towards the final third. And this is the team that we're sending out. We are going with the Walsall formation, given that we're at home. So it's Gunnarsson in goal. It's McKenna and Rasic at the back. Bogle down the right. It's Thompson down the left. Garner sitting in there as the anchor man. Palaversa, Hamsik, and Baptiste. I think this is our first choice midfield, so that's good to see. We're going with Tuazi and Hendrickson up top. We're still trying to find someone that can get the goals for us. Tuazi got the goals last year. Hendrickson's got a few this year. Let's see if they can link up. So there we go. Everybody is playing as expected. So that's always a nice little bonus. What do we want to say here? Pick up where they left off last time. Just enjoy yourselves, I think, boys. Just go out there and enjoy it. Some calm, we have faith. You can see morale is not the best. We haven't won for a little while now in the Premier League. Of course, 2 of those losses were against Manchester United and Liverpool, so I think we can justifiably say that that wasn't too bad. Now, quick update. I meant to do this an episode or 2 ago on last season's goal of the season voting. It was Josh Da Silva's strike against Reading that was voted as our goal of the season. If you're on the Discord group, there is a link to that down in the description. I'll post the final vote thing there for you so you can see it. But yeah, that was the goal that has been voted our goal of the season. Here we go with Bogle getting forward. Nice ball there for Hendrickson. Oh, and Hendrickson sits down the goalkeeper. Bogle with the assist. It's the 4th goal for Kenneth Hendrickson. I thought he was one for the future. He's very, very much one for this season, it looks like. I think that makes him our top goal scorer. Nice ball by Palaversa to find Bogle. He goes past his man. Nice little slip ball in there as well. And did the keeper with the eyes, didn't he? It's 1-0 to Brentford. It's Hendrickson with the goal. And we've come straight back, hopefully, for us to double our lead and not for it to go the other way. Come on, boys. Come on. We really, really could use a win here just to boost the morale, if nothing else. Rasic, nice header down there for Baptiste to Garner. Back to Rasic. Nice little ball through. Nice little chest down there by Bogle. Goes past his man again. Is it Bogle or is it Denny Alves? He goes, oh, it would have been a wonderful goal by Denny Alves Bogle, but unfortunately, goalkeeper had other ideas. What was I saying? I think something about we need to win to boost our morale, but yeah, forget. I got excited by Bogle. Yeah, but the draw away from Forest, obviously we came up with them last year and we beat them in the Championship last year, but they are a good team, so a point away I don't think is a terrible result for us. They look like they're focusing their play down the wings. That's fine. I'm pretty sure we were defending with width anyway, because we saw previously in the analysis report that that's what they would want to do. I think an assertive, don't get complacent, boys. We've really, really got to keep going out there. Hendrickson looking stressed. You're doing fine, mate. You've given us the lead. We're all happy with you. And he's still stressed, so that's not great. Hamsik continues to just maybe not be the player we were hoping he was. But again, I say, we saw this from Wayne Rooney last season. It just took him a little bit of time to settle into the club. And once he was settled in, he ran the show for us. So I'm hoping we'll get something similar out of Hamsik this year. A poor goal kick is picked up by Bogle, who is running the game from right back. Another ball through for Hendrickson. He goes wide, back to Bogle. Can he pick out a teammate? Will he go himself? It's Hendrickson! On his left foot, it looked like, and he just couldn't quite find the far post. Unfortunate there. Let's give it a demand more. Hamsik still not doing well. Tuazi's not having a great game. Do we bring Vardy on to replace Tuazi? I think maybe we do. It's just not quite clicking for us in an attacking sense just yet. But again, we signed 14 new players, so it is going to take a little bit of time for everything to gel. Hamsik with a corner. Can we get a second goal? It's off the post, is it? It is off the post. I don't know if it was Hendrickson or Baptiste. They were both there. One of them, though, has hit the post there. Let's give it a demand more. We've still got a nervous-looking Baptiste. Da Silva is on the bench. I'm wondering if we make that change, get nervous-looking players off. It's like for like, so we don't lose too much. Palaversa's looking apprehensive, so we don't really want that, mate. You're doing okay in there. And it's a Bournemouth throw. Can we nick that? No, we cannot. Not yet anyway. We've made them go back. Svensson has it. Goes early. It's headed away by McKenna. Thompson down there for Palaversa to Garner to Thompson. He gets caught in possession. Shaqiri nicks it off him. Cross to the back post. Oh, and it's luckily for us straight into the arms of Gunnarsson. And we've just about got away with that. We have a goal kick. We go off of attacking just back to positive. as we look to play it out from the back. Gudnarsson looking for touch, can't find it. Cardinal sin, that one, isn't it? And Bournemouth come forward. I'm wondering if... Let's maybe take it off, play out from the back. I'm wondering if also we should take it off, be expressive. We've got a little bit too far forward there, and we've got away with that. We might just need to start and be a little bit more sensible about the way we're going about things here. Let's just close this thing down, shall we? Let's maybe just drop the line a little bit as well. Here we go, Hamsik over a free kick. Can we seal the points here? It's a good ball, Rasic at the back post. Can't get his header on target. Concentrate, boys. Concentrate for me. We're coming in towards the end of the game. Let's go defensive. It's not been pretty, but it is a win at home in the Premier League. That is important. Hendrickson gets the all-important goal. It was a nice goal as well. Bogle, as I said earlier, running the show from right back, was an absolute star. Well done, boys. Good win, that one. So Brentford in control as Bournemouth, I wouldn't say we brushed them aside, but I do think we deserve the win. Bogle, absolutely fantastic, mate. A quick update of the dynamic so you can see cohesion it's getting there. That win has done wonders for the dressing room atmosphere. And the managerial support is still really good. So it's not going too bad, that's for sure. Guys, wait right there. We'll be back to play West Ham next. We're away from home. The wingers will come out. Let's see if we can get 6 points in an episode. Well, here we go again. So there you go, we have had an interview with Aston Villa. Now, despite offering an interview, the board do have a slight reservations about the ability to deliver the club's highly ambitious visions for the future. The main is a result of my complete lack of experience of guiding teams to relegation, because, we're used to working at the other end of the table where their high ambitions assumingly would lie. There is, however, recognition that that my strong commitment towards playing entertaining football would align well with Aston Villa's vision. So we've done the interview. I don't know, has it affected our favorite, or who's favourite for the job? It is still Steve Bruce. So am I going to be rejected by my boyhood club, literally, not like in a Robbie Keane way, for a second time? That would be annoying, wouldn't it? But anyway, we have to worry about Brentford. I really don't want to leave Brentford, but I didn't want to leave Walsall either. I'm having a good time now at Brentford. So anyway, we are at West Ham. They are the favourites. You'd maybe expect that. We're ahead of them in the table, though. They've got 8 points. We have 10. Let's have a quick look at what we're expecting here. They're a Brian McDermott coach team. I think he is probably most famous for his time at Reading in the Premier League, I think, wasn't it, too? Anyway, he's a decent enough manager, maybe not Premier League quality, but anyway, they're an attacking, direct style of play. We have a look here. We're expecting the same sort of formation that who was it? Bournemouth came out in. They got absolutely pumped by Manchester United last time out. Quick look here. We can see, and this was against Manchester United. They probably will play differently against us, but they were quite compact and narrow. There's their passing network and their key passes from that one. And this is the team that we're sending out. Obviously, away from home, it seems to be working, so we're going to go with the wingers. It's Gudnarsson in goal. We're going to bring Mikulic in to play left back. If we look at Thompson's recent form, only averaging a 6.5, so we'll give Mikulic a chance. McKenna and Rasic continue with Bogle at right back. It is Garner continuing in midfield with Palaversa and Hamsik. The Wizard, Lewis Potter, comes into play as the Roman Tour on the right. Fico comes into play as the Roman Tour on the left. Hendrickson goes up top. I didn't think they'd be the three. So here we go, everybody is playing as expected, which is always nice. They've got Ross Barkley in there, Declan Rice, Felipe Anderson. So they've got a couple of decent players kicking around their squad. Do it for the fans. What do we want to say to this? Underdogs cause an upset. What do we want to say? No pressure. Let's give the fans a performance, even though we're not the favourites. Some calm, we have faith. Morale looks like it's taken a nice little boost after that win against Bournemouth. And here we go. This is, needless to say, not huge, but a good opportunity to get an away win on the board in the Premier League, which would be a really nice thing. We have struggled away from home so far. We were thoroughly outplayed by Everton. We were thoroughly outplayed by Wolves. We were outplayed by Forest, even though we did manage to pick up a point. Can we show that we're settling into life in the Premier League and get something from West Ham? Because they would be an established team, wouldn't they? Cross comes in, headed away by McKenna. Are we going to get to that? No, we're not. West Ham continue with the ball. Pass out wide. Do we need to defend with a little bit more width, perhaps, having seen that? But there we go. Let's give it a get creative. See if we can settle ourselves into this game. We do have Vardy and Penarenda on the bench as attacking options. I just basically went with the guys that seem to be in form. So we'll see how that plays out for us. It's not been much of a game though, has it? No, although we've had some shots on target. Wigan's taken the lead against Tottenham. That would be an upset, I would think. And that's been not a great half of football, has it? Won't live long in the memory, that one. So we'll say we're not happy with that. Fico, come on, mate, come on. What can we do to try and change things here? Let's maybe try and exploit the flanks. Let's take it off work ball into the box. They're a direct style, so let's keep that. I wonder if we want to defend with more width as well. And see what we can do here. I'm going to say Fico is maybe not long for this game. Not with Penarenda on the bench. You can go out there. He's on a booking now as well. So we'll make that change. That's an easy one to make. Palaversa's not having a good game in midfield either. I wonder if we look to exploit the middle, try and get it through our two ball players in Palaversa and Hamsik. Demand more. Come on, boys. Come on. Palaversa's down to a 6-3, so we're going to can that. Let's get Ferrani on, who has looked quite good at times. We'll switch his role around there with Hamsik. Let's go wingers. Let's put them out there as wingers now. Let's see if that helps us at all. And just go as an advance forward for me, Hendrickson. See if we can get some crosses into the box. Slight change in style, perhaps. Rasic in there for McKenna. He gets it out wide there for Mikolic. This is the first we've seen of us with an attacking sense. Can he get across into the box? There's no one there with him. He gets to the back post. Potter there, and the wizard! Lewis Potter gives us a lead. It's his first goal for the club, I think. Certainly his first goal for this season. I think he did get one last year, didn't he? Well, tell him to concentrate. The changes have worked. We're up to 9th in the league. Mikolic had no one in front of him. He just kept going. And then he picked out the wizard at the back post. And it's a cracking header. And it is 1-0 to Brentford, away from home in the Premier League. And can we see this out now? That's the big question, isn't it? West Ham with a throw. Can we win this back, please, boys? Barkley has it. Bogle does magnificently to win it back. Back out there to the wizard. He goes forward looking for Hendrickson. Can't quite find him. And what's going to come of this now? West Ham with possession. Come on, boys. Close them down. Keep your shape. Can we win that? No, we can't. Ball forward. We should win that. We do. McKenna out there to Penarenda. What can he do? He's got men all around him. He's dribbling inside. Excellent stuff. He's tackled away. It's there with Hamsik, though. Back to Garner. Mikolic has got his own world out there. And Penarenda doubles the lead. An absolutely rocketed finish. Mikolic has his second assist of the game, and just like that, it's 2-0 to Brentford. And maybe we are going to be in a European battle after all this season. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Good ball from Garner to find him. Lays it off nicely, and Penarenda, the switch from remonteurs to wingers, has actually worked wonders. And that's sort of more where I wanted them to be anyway, getting in towards the back post and cutting in there for the overlap. So, in a sense, or not in a sense, actually going to wingers, they're actually doing now what I wanted them to do in the first place. 2-0 up, 10 minutes to play. Let's get Vardy on, see if he can cause a little bit of havoc here. It might be a good opportunity to try and get him a goal that isn't a penalty. And if he could get a goal that wasn't a sending off as well in the same game, that would be even better. But let's not ask for too much. Gunnarsson out there for Rasic. Rasic forward to Garner. Garner to Hamsik, to Farai. He gets it forward. Can't find the wizard. Ball comes forward again. Then are we going to get caught out here a little bit? That's that kid from Man United, isn't it? Good ball in, and it's 2-1. And one thing that I've seen that, well, we should probably change a lot of things, but we probably don't need wingbacks anymore, do we? We will just go and close this thing down a little bit more. And what we will also do, I probably should just go and edit it, is... And that this in my defence is quite... my defence is that it was actually quite stupid to have done that. We don't get to see a replay. Apologies for that. And here we go with McKenna. Goes back to Gunnarsson. What we don't want to do is throw away all our good work here. Rasic in there for Garner. It's out there for Mikolic. Hopefully he's being a little bit more sensible. There's the ball for Penarenda. Can he find Vardy in the middle? He's going himself. It's cleared away. Mikolic, another chance. Can he get across in? No, it's blocked behind for a corner. And Hamsik, I'm assuming, will trot over to take it. And let's see what we can do. Can we put this game to bed? It's Farai, actually, that's going to take it. And that will end the highlight Let's go defensive. And it's not there yet. Wigan absolutely smashing Spurs. 3-0 on the road. Hamschick with all of Upton, but not Upton Park, was at the London Stadium. Here we go. Penarenda, can he wrap it up? Oh, it's there. Second attempt. No. And is it going to come back the other? Aubameyang's at West Ham as well. They've always been a little bit of an Arsenal reject club, haven't they, West Ham? We're getting towards the end. That is a good win away from home in the Premier League. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Torres get across the line. Potter and Penarenda. And, well done, boys. Don't get complacent now, but that was really, really nice. So Brentford edge out opponents in close encounter. We've got clauses looking to be triggered all around the spot. Silva has been sacked by Blackburn. Why am I getting this notice? Because Walsall's manager is one of the favourites in the sack race, so that's why we've got that message. Steve Bruce is our favourite there as well. But there we go. That is that for the episode. Quick look at the league table, and we can see if this is to be our last episode at Brentford, we've left them in a really, really good position, just outside the European places, 2 points off the Champions League, and we beat Burnley as well, didn't we? So that makes that Burnley result look quite stunning. Forest beat them as well. So there we go. But yeah, so that's been really, really good. We're in a good position. As I said, that's it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We'll be back next time. My plan is to come back for Chelsea and Wigan. They're the last 2 games before we break up for the World Cup, the Winter World Cup. So that'll be next episode, or maybe we'll be at Villa. Well, if you want to follow on the Discord, there's a link in the description. I'll update you on that if we are going to be moving clubs. But like I say, I wouldn't be horribly disappointed not to get the job. In fact, I'd almost be pleased because I'd like to see exactly what we can do with Brentford this season. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Take care.